Okay, hey, hi everyone. How is it going? Happy Monday. I hope all you had a good weekend. It was on the cool side in New England. We had a warm Saturday and a cold Sunday. Isn't that crazy? It's just crazy. You don't know what you're going to get in New England when in springtime, especially April. They say April showers bring May flowers. It's an old saying. But I wasn't going to talk about the weather today, but we might. It's a good topic to get started with, I guess. I needed that. um, yeah, sometimes it can be 75, 80 degrees, or it could be 50, like today or yesterday. It was kind of cold. When you get a warm day, the next day is not so warm, and then that really feels cold. So the weather is relative. If you're used to 90-degree weather, 70 degrees can feel cool. But if you're used to freezing weather, 70 is very hot. So New England or Bostonians think that 70 is warm. Hello, Ashley and Norms Francos. How are you two? It's good to see you. Um, I'm just getting started here. Talk of all things, I'm talking about the weather, and my head's like still in a fog from my sleep. I had a rough night's sleep. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I couldn't get back to sleep. It's not like this is my first live stream. I've been doing this for a couple of weeks. So this is week two, and I don't know how many I've had, but it's more than 6 or 7, I think. But that's not it. It's just sometimes I just don't get started early, right? Like I used to. But even when I was getting up at 5 a.m., I'm not ready to do anything until like 9 o'clock. It's just I don't know. It's just my attitude. But the topic is when will we travel to the Philippines again? All we're hearing about over there is more lockdowns, and they don't even have it as bad as Italy or China or even the United States. New York City and Los Angeles, they had it pretty in Washington. Washington was the first to get hit. They had it pretty bad, but apparently it wasn't that bad. It just we're making it seem bad because we're taking the whole number and everyone thinks, oh, that's a lot of people. But really, I don't know if that adds up to a pandemic. It's just because the virus is everywhere. I just think there's this fear, and I think the fear is put into us by our favorite media sites and personalities, I should call them. Our favorite media personalities, networks, and our favorite politicians. They're doing the same thing. So, without specifically mentioning anything that's been said in the news or in politics, really the news is all about politics these days. They're not talking about the weather. They don't care. They don't care if I sit here forever wondering when I'm going to travel. They don't care about anyone that wants to. They seem to think that social distancing and virtual reality is the thing of the future. And but they don't care about everyone's true happiness, which is the key to longevity on Earth, your long life. That the key to that is feeling free. Um, I don't want to get too philosophical, but we are talking about travel. So let's see. Ashley, they're waiting for everyone to take. That was never the plan for a pandemic. That was the secret plan in left wing circles. But that was never really the public idea. That 2 weeks to slow the spread is actually 2 years until there's a trusted vaccine. That we were never told that, and we never would have voted for it either. So some people would have. I think people that there's likely a larger number of people living with HIV than with even the threat of COVID. And there, but something like COVID could do them in, and I think they're happy with virtual reality. Whatever we have now, they're happy with it, and they want more of it. Um, I'm generalizing, but I think generally speaking, that's what we've always done and always will do. So I don't know. Who else is in the house? No one else is saying anything in the chat, so I will only speak to the chat. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm anxious for us to realize that we've always been relatively safe, and we always will be. And I know someone will say to me, or has said to me, "Oh, it's because we're keeping you safe with masks and social distancing. We're not letting you go out and catch it." Oh, really? Every virus can. Any doctor worth his degree will tell you that any virus can possibly kill you, and that statement alone, on its surface, is true. But viruses don't kill everybody. They just don't, because we have immunity to our immune systems are different. We're all, some of us are immune to things that some of us aren't immune to, and vice versa. So that's the reason people with immune deficiencies, or some sort of thing that's compromising their system, are they have something else to worry about with COVID, and not just COVID, but a lot of viruses can hurt people with certain other illnesses, and that's why people are worried. Let's see, 10%, 10% in the house. Good evening, everyone. So yeah, it's evening over there. It's good morning over here in East Coast USA time. We are near New York and Boston. It's New England, northeastern United States, where I am right now. About travel, there's no news. Actually, the news is that there's more strict lockdowns in the greater Manila area, the capital region. The national capital region is getting more strict right now, and they're doing the same thing again, hoping for different results. I just don't know about that. But there is some news. I was going to talk about it in a few minutes, but there's only a couple of us here, so I won't get to that now. But it is the Philippines is eyeing the use of IATA travel pass. So that's been in the news for a while, but it wasn't a top story. It was just mentioned that the International Air Travel Association, I think that's what the IATA is, the International Air Transport Association, the IATA, which is not an authority. It's kind of it's a business grouping. I don't know what authority they have in any government, but they're kind of if you're in the travel business or the hospitality industry, you will think of that as your authority, but they don't, and they just say, here's how things are done and should be done for success. So it's more of a help. It's like a help desk, sort of, I guess. In my, just quickly describing that in my way of describing it, it's kind of a, but they're serious about the travel industry, so they are the go-to people. I shouldn't downplay it too much, but they're not a government authority, per se. But they've been talking about that all along because they want the travel industry to succeed, and this is killing hospitality and travel, and people, our lives are better for travel, and we're happier with good hospitality. So yeah, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. Hello, bananas. Yes, everybody's looking for bananas. Um, Myself included. So, guys, go ahead and connect with everybody. Just type J. We get Nightbot working. It doesn't do much on my channel, except it's set to stop spam. If you post too many emoticons all at once, it will put you in a timeout. But go ahead and type in JAY, and get your link out there. Let's see. Let me put that on the board there. Yeah. Okay. So type in JAY. Nightbot will drop your link. Let me fix that. I've got that set for the weekend. So it's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Okay. I'm always catching up to my situation. Nelson Lola. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, just type in JA. I will share your links. Hi, Melody. I hope you're listening. You stop in to say hello and then you're not listening. The host is not listening. That's just a funny one. I like to say that sometimes. So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. 10% talking about, I'm not sure what, that doesn't look like a link. So somebody could copy and paste that in the translator and help us out right there. I can't copy on the StreamYard side, so all I can do is lift the message up on screen on StreamYard. Kevin Adamas is stopping by. Hello, Ate Melody. Melody, thank you for showing up. This is great. I am so grateful. You are one of the best. So, guys, connect with Nelson. Hello, everyone, says Kevin. Please connect to Nelson. He's got 791 bananas. Wow, Nelson, you're ahead of me. How is that possible? I'll have to catch up quickly. I am right about somewhere in the 700s. I don't know. The exact number, who knows? That's always changing around a little bit. So 1%. Oh, Dream Diary. Hello, Dream Diary. Thanks for coming in, guys. All the way from Japan, I think. I think that's Japanese. Somebody could correct me on that. Melody's in the house. Melody, thanks for stopping by the J Mike show today. Oh, you are listening. Your show hasn't started yet. It's early. I forgot where you are. I think you're in the United States somewhere, but I forget exactly. I know you revealed that at one time when I was listening. But I forget. But we were going to talk about travel, not anything new. Now, Zeekman, a friend of mine, Zeekman, said he did a video on Mexico City, so they're opened up. They're wearing masks and stuff, and most cities are opening up in countries, but they're just strict with the masks and things. But the Philippines is still not comfortable with opening up for travel, and I don't understand that. And I know a lot of Filipinos don't understand it either. So something is going on. I think they're afraid of their hospital system is what I think, and their aging population is less healthy because of that. That's just my guess. So yeah, shout out to the Japanese family. This is great, isn't it, Melody? Where I know my friend Rob Vet. I don't know if he's listening, but they talk and others are talking about the Family United and making friends around the world. It's the reason I go to the Philippines. I just love that. I feel great when I travel. I usually go through Tokyo. Actually, I've always done that. I don't know if I will still be able to do that. Hopefully I will. But Tokyo, when I'm in Tokyo, I'm not out in the country, but I'm at the airport. They're so polite. I feel totally safe when I travel. The way I go, and I don't feel. There's always a terrorist warning from the United States embassies about the Philippines, and I always feel safe in the Philippines. And I shrug my shoulders and I think, well, there's pockets of turbulence everywhere. Wherever you go, you could go to Los Angeles and or Chicago, United States, and turn up the wrong street, and you're going to have some turbulence. A friend of mine, when I was a DJ, who was the president of the New England DJ Association, asked me for a ride home one night from my club, and they were hanging out because I was DJ at a club complex, and they were at the next door club, and they stopped in my club, and they said, "Hey, do you mind? Is it not out of your way to drop us off up in JP Jamaica Plain in Boston?" And I said, "No problem at all." And when we were driving, it was late and it was dark and there was no one on the streets. And they said, "Don't let the quiet streets fool you. When you drop us off, you keep moving. Do not stop for a flat tire or anything because they'll kill you because you're white." And these guys were black and they were my best friends at that night. And I have no issue with those guys. They're great guys. So, but they just said, some people will do some things that aren't kind, and but I still felt safe. So that's all I'm saying is, there could be trouble anywhere, but I feel safe when I travel to Asia. So, and I feel safe for my health also. I don't. I mean, I've had colds and flu before and measles. I've had all sorts of things, but I feel relatively safe, is what I'm saying. Thank you, Melody. You want to come on and say hello? You don't have to stay. I don't expect anyone to stay long, but just to say hello and cheer the crowd up. I'm not cheerful today. I don't know why. I had a good weekend. It got cold on Sunday, but Saturday was warm. Up here in New England, we get a warm day and a cold day in April. So it's kind of weird. Bostonians are so happy when there's a warm day. Everyone's telling me how hot it was. "Oh, I'm hot. I got to run the AC." I said, "You better enjoy it. It's going to be cold tomorrow." And I didn't even know it was going to be cold. I just thought, well, that's the way it always happens here. If it's warm in April on one day, it's probably going to be cold the next day. And sure enough, Whiteford Vlog, hello, man. Good to see you. I don't know what else to say. We're just getting started here. It takes me a while to mumble and stumble, and then we start talking. So, good to see you. Thumbs up to you too. Hello, everybody from Dream Diary. Thanks for coming in, Dream Diary. Good to see you. Nelson. So, yeah, you want to start doing my live streaming? Let me, you know what? I don't expect anyone to click on it, but whoever wants to can, I'll bring you up and let you talk for a minute. It's only for a minute. You don't have to stay for the. I've got 2 hours and 25 minutes of StreamYard today. I'm at the limit for this login, and so we'll see. That's about my average anyway. I usually go 225 right around there, and then I run out of gas. It's usually around lunchtime anyway, or after lunchtime, and I'm starving at that time. I got no I got no more coffee. I wanted to talk about travel, but I need help with that. I need Nelson. Hello, Whiteford. So, hey guys, thank you for coming in. I'm just new at this, all of this. I'm new on YouTube and everything else. On January 26th, I had 20. On January 1, I had 26 bananas connections. So now it's in the 700s. I am grateful for that. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. So that's what happens when you visit people and they visit you and things like that. I'm not making much sense, but I'm just rambling. So somebody please, please, let's get the hellos and how do you do's out of the way and let's talk about something. I want to talk about travel. Now, I know you guys are looking at my guitars, and some of you know that I am learning to speak Tagalog. I did a short lesson this morning. I didn't do the speaking part. I was just kind of watching and listening. So that's important, but it's also important to speak. So, magandang umaga po sa lahat. I could run that and share my screen with that. Let's see if I can. Let's talk about this. I wanted to wait until there were a few people in here. before I talked about it, the IATA, the travel pass thing. So I will wait for that. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna share my screen. You might not hear. I don't know if you're going to hear the audio. You may not hear the audio. So, but let's go here. Just be a few more seconds. I can't browse and talk at the same time. I suppose I could try, but I usually lose my way when I do that. Road trip. Yeah, let's do that. Now, and I'm not thinking out loud, sorry about that. I'm just going to give you guys a visual of one of my road trips. This has not had a lot of views, so I will share that. I will share it. Let's see if I can do that. Share screen. I could share the whole file, I think, but I'm not going to do that. Not yet. So let's go there, and okay, here we go. Hopefully that's on. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see if we can make that a whole screen. Okay. So we're driving somewhere in Batanga City. For a second there, I thought I was on that other bus. It's like, my bus is leaving. Wow, it's going in slow. You know what? We're stopping to pick somebody up. Why stop to pick somebody up right coming out of the bus station? That wouldn't happen slow motion. Why is that? Oh, I know why. It's in heavy traffic. That's why. So make a shout out, and be out. Looks like it's just us for a minute, so I'm just gonna run that. You know, it's funny. I didn't do any live streaming on the weekend, but I got in other live streams, and we just had so much fun. And then on Friday we had a nice day. A lot of people coming in and out on Friday. But I guess today is just a sleepy day. Maybe they don't want to talk about Philippines travel. I don't know. They're either in the Philippines or they don't have any interest in worrying about traveling to the Philippines. But I know there's still a lot of Filipinos that are out in the Philippines wondering what's going on. So not really seeing much here. This is just my bus trip over. It was a couple of years ago, actually. This was not. This may have been 2018. I don't, or maybe even 2017, but no longer than that. I don't even remember if that was 2017 or 2018. Or I don't think it was 2019. It may have been 2019, but that was probably less than 2 years ago. So I think this might have been 2018 or whatever. Maybe even. What difference does it make? It was just years ago. I'm going to go back and forth because I don't remember. So, yeah, this is the highway from Batangas City to. This is Nasugbu. I think it's Nasugbu. It might be Batangas Highway. I'm starting to forget, but we're going. It's on the way to Nasugbu from Batangas City. So that's the scenery, and it doesn't look like it's in real speed. It looks like it's kind of sputtering there. It just might be the broadcast, because that video was a smooth one when I made it. So I don't know, something's maybe happening with the screen share, or however I'm doing this, sharing the screen. Yeah, this is This is the road out of Batangas, so I'm not sure if we're still in Batangas City here. We might still be in this Batangas City. The city doesn't always look like, it's not like the United States. When you're in the city, you know you're in the city in the United States, because you don't see all the trees are right on the sidewalks in the in the cities of the United States. It's not, you don't see countryside, so it's a bit different in the Philippines. The buses are similar. These big buses, they look alike. They're all built by a few corporations that make them quite alike, quite similar. Vehicles are so much similar, no matter who's making them nowadays. But because they work, I guess. But and buildings too. So newer buildings will look alike in the cities, especially the high rises. But a lot of the older buildings are still standing, and that's what you see here. Um, if your building's still standing and you're making use of it, there's no need to tear it down and build a new one, unless that's what you feel like doing. But for the most part, a lot of people won't do that until there's a need. If the house falls apart, if a storm knocks it down or something, then you'll need to do something. But and Boston's the same too. Boston doesn't want to get rid of their historic buildings at all, and there's some smaller cities around Boston that are the same way. They want to preserve their historic buildings. They put a sign on it saying this is a historic building. So hello Anna, thank you for coming in. Anna, glad to see you. Hello everyone. I'm just showing and I don't know, my view of this, it looks like the picture is stuttering. Actually, it's good to see it in slow motion. I don't know why it's going slow like that, but maybe the share screen streaming is doing that. But at least we can see what's going by. Actually it's better to see it this way. I didn't think of that. You see the new buses here. These buses are the same everywhere. They look alike. They may have a slightly different engine or whatever it's built with, but they're all similar. They're all built in a similar fashion. It's the most efficient way to build them, I guess. So, what else do I want to talk about? Oh no. Let's do. Well, we'll keep watching that for a minute. Um, Thanks for stopping in, and I don't know. Are you doing a live stream right now? I know you were on for like all day yesterday. I couldn't stay on. I had things to do. I don't know if you want to stop in and say hi or whatever. Um, don't have Friday. I had a lot of people stopping in and watching. I'm not sure. I don't see a lot right now, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's too early for everybody. So Lee, thanks for stopping in. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Who else is here? We got Lee Muriel in the house. Song for Anna. Namsbjörn. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I was going to talk about travel, but I think maybe I'll just show travel videos. I guess I don't know. Um, I'm feeling impatient today because of all this. The news is not changing. We're still hearing the same things. Wait is the word, but my word of the year is absurd. The word absurd is my word of the year. As far as I'm concerned, it's still 2020. And oops. I say oops a lot. I hit the wrong button and I say oops. I need to keep that to myself. Hello, Brother Lee. Shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in. What do you guys want to talk about? I wrote today's subject is travel to the Philippines, but we can talk about anything. Hey, Adrian. Yo, Jay and all. Adrian says hello, everyone. Yo, yo, yo. I'm showing one of my road trips. I'm on one of those big air-conditioned buses on. I think this is Nasugbu Highway. We're heading from Batangas City toward Nasugbu to Tagaytay because the bus stays on Nasugbu Highway. So it goes near Nasugbu. I think we stop there and we exchange some passengers, and then we continue on to Tagaytay. This is this might either be 2019 or 2018. So I just did some video from the bus. So we are in Batangas province here. This is Batangas province, that's for sure. So southern Luzon. Not long ago. Obviously, it was before 2020. This might have been either 2018 or 2019. I could go back in my files and check the year that I got that on I used the phone cam. That was my old iPhone 6. That's a pretty good picture, I think, even with the iPhone 6. So iPhone has some good ones. Even the selfie, if you do a selfie, the iPhones are pretty good. People keep saying to me, well, you got to get the latest one because it has a better camera. Well, these are 720p, folks. I mean, there are a lot of movies in 720 that you're watching. That's considered HD, but you're not watching all the movies in 1080. You're just not. Especially on YouTube, you're not seeing it all in 1080 because it's hard to run that on your internet. So, I'm not sure how many people are in the house. It says one, but I'm sure we got a couple in there. Friday we had quite a bit on Friday. So Nelson, I'll give you a jacket so you can type JAY. Why didn't you tell me? Okay, you have a blue jacket now. You can type in JAY. Dream Diary. You too. I'll give you a blue jacket. Type in JAY. Nightbot will drop your link. I forgot about that. So if you wish, you could do that. It almost looks like I'm showing a flash drive of pictures, of photographs flashing, like on the what do they call that? My mind is like blank right now. The flash drives when you do your photo montage, but this is actually a moving video. So it looks like, on my view, let me see that on the YouTube side. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's kind of going in slow motion. It's like stop and go. Not sure why it's doing that, or maybe it's my internet. So hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a coffee. I'm going to make a quick coffee and I'll be right back. Hi, Thel Young. Gen V Raid. Hi, guys. Uh-oh. Where was that? Okay. So, well, I will have to thank Gen V later. Hi, Thel Young. Hi, Nuri. Hi, George. Hi, Liza. How are you guys? Uh-oh. Guys, we're watching a travel video. I am on a bus on Nasugbu Highway in Batangas, from Batangas City, heading to Nasugbu in southern Luzon. This was on one of my recent trips to uh, in the Philippines. I think this was 2019 or 2018. So we are just driving along on the Nasugbu Highway. That's what you're looking at. So, um, hi Marge. Hello, Mas Batanong Ducks. Hello, Jen Wade. Yes, Jen is. I'm so grateful for Jen. When I least expect it, Jen is helping out. So that's good. Thanks for coming in, guys. You are from Batangas, Lucy Lee. Hello, Lucy Lee. Yeah, this is Nasugbu Highway coming from Batangas City. We are on the way to Tagaytay, but we're going to drop people off in Nasugbu. So this is about a maybe a 1.5, 2 hour bus trip. I think it took a while on this bus. So, but it's it's only a 9 minute video. We're not. I don't. Oh yeah, see, it's over. So that was quick. Let's look at another one. We're gonna look at more, some more of that in the next minute. Give me a minute. I'm gonna look at the chat. Oops. I say oops a lot. That means I pressed the wrong button. Jennifer Ontolan. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Emmeline Maroma, thank you for coming in. Hey, we're going to look at some Philippine travel video. That was Batangas coming in, but driving a bus in Batangas. I have a couple of those, not too much. Hello, Jennifer. Hi, Roseanne. Roseanne, thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I would be very grateful for that. And let's see, George. Hi, George. Yep. Are you familiar with Batangas Highway? I think that's Nasugbu Highway. I think that is. Hapsters is in the house. Hello, Ms. Hapster. Mrs. Hapster. Thank your video yesterday was great. I couldn't your live stream. The Aloha Stadium, the flea market or whatever they call that, the open market. That I couldn't stop watching. That was a lot of fun. I usually I watch something like that for a few minutes and I go, "Hey, that's cool." Okay. But there was so much there. The wooden guitars was incredible. If I were there, I would have bought a guitar. I would have been carrying it around trying to play "Happy Birthday to You" or something silly like that. Happy birthday, everybody. Everyone knows that song, or La Bamba, or something like that. Yeah. Oops, I'm going backwards, guys. Thanks for popping in, everybody. Yeah, I'm missing some of you, but sorry about that. Mas Batanong, Mas Batanong Ducks. Thank you, sir. I've seen you around, so it's good to see you again. Aloha Monday, another grinding day. Are you at work? I said, what? I'm not sure what you do, but other than YouTube. But take it easy. Enjoy the day. God bless you. Yeah, when we get these raids, they come in, say hello, and then they're out. So that's cool. That's all right. That's the way it is, folks. Adita, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Doing the high five. That's all right. It poured rain after that. Oh, good thing we left. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to get caught in the rain. When I went to the Philippines, I want to say it was 2018, and it rained for 7 days, and it was raining when I got there, when I arrived. It was raining so hard. I had an umbrella, and I had my luggage because I was going to the hotel. And when I got out of the bus or the jeepney, there's a driveway, and it's slightly uphill, and the hotel's about 200 feet up the driveway, so then you got to walk off the transport, and I have the rolling luggage and an umbrella, and it's nylon luggage, so it's a little bit waterproof, but when it's raining like that, moisture gets in the bag, and my clothes were all damp. So I thought, okay, I'll just hang it up in the bathroom, the CR, and they will dry. It was too humid, too much humidity. They wouldn't dry. So we ended up getting laundry service to get it all dried up. So funny. Hi, Rena Roberts. Hello. Cindy Padaba. Thank you for coming from Jan's. This is awesome. Awesome, guys. Thank you. I am always grateful for Jen. Jen is my first live stream connection on YouTube. Let's see. Kevin is still here. Thanks for stopping in, Kevin. Kevin is one of my best friends on YouTube. Always hanging out. Yeah. Kevin, I need a co-host for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Come on up. Just say hello. So, hi Rena. Hi Kevin. It was so weird because the sun was so bright then. All of a sudden it started raining in thunderstorms. Yeah, that's what happens in rainy season, right? Um, you should have done that on video. Everyone that would have been like must see TV. Some I should have thought of that when it rained. I wasn't a YouTuber back then. It was only two well actually 2018. That was like 3 years ago. I had a camera phone, but I wasn't thinking of doing YouTube at the time. So I was only doing like 10 seconds, mostly photographs. And but I saved everything, and I wish now, and sometimes now I'm using that, putting it together on YouTube, but there's not a lot of it, so I'm going to run out of that quickly. Um, so I had some noise in my background, and I lost my train of thought. So yeah, and they always say, you know what, when you go to exotic places, always take more video. Take less luggage, more video. Me, I took more luggage, less video. And then I realized um, you need more money and less luggage, and then you just buy cheap clothes as you go along. All you need in the Philippines is t-shirts and shorts and flip-flops anyway. Flip-flops are $1. $1 US cash. That's or maybe $2 for some flip-flops. Hi Rena, thanks for stopping in. Glad you guys know each other. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Because sooner or later I will make another cup of coffee. My house here, in case you guys didn't know, it's wide open. I'm in the loft. This is a 2,700 square foot double house here up in southern New Hampshire, just a little bit north of Boston and in the East Coast United States. I'm in the Northeast United States. We call it New England, and it's just wide open. So even the sounds all the way down to the farthest part of the house. I'm on level 3, so whatever's go. We have a bird cage on level 1. They're little parakeets. They're all little tropical parakeets. They're small birds, but they all like sing and squawk and chirp, and I can hear it all the way up here. It's like they're right here in the room with me because there's no barrier, there's no barricade or anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Kevin waiting to come on. So, hold on 1 second. Coconut for $10. You can get it for less than that, right? I thought. See, you're at a special place, so they're charging a little bit more. I think that's why. So, come on up, Kevin. How are you, sir? This is Kevin Adamas. Let me show the names. Okay, Kevin. Kevin does his own live stream. Every evening at 5 p.m. Kevin's on for an hour, right? You still do that?
Yes, but not all the time. Not every day.
Almost
Maybe
every
tomorrow I
day,
will do.
right? Yeah. So,
I
how's
just
it
got home
going?
from work. Just get home from work.
Oh, just getting back from work. Yeah. Sometimes I forget when I'm talking too much. I forget it's 11 p.m. over there. It's 11 a.m. here, so it's beginning to get late over there, right? So
Mami,
Hapsters is in the
Justin,
house. Thank
Ate,
you for hanging out, Hapsters.
Katerina.
I came. That's a lot. Yeah, I have like, well, I'm upstairs. I'm on level 3. This is my daughter and I own the house. My daughter's husband and their daughter, and we're breeding. She's breeding she's breeding pit bull dogs, American red nosed American pit bull terriers. They're they're interesting dogs. I have a couple of videos about them. There's 2 videos about the
Yes,
dogs.
again,
So
because
there's a
I
new
was
one. You go ahead
also
and see
talking.
that. So but up here, yeah, but there's no barrier. So, and my sleeping room's over there. There's a little door. It's not soundproof, but it's family. They don't. It's hard to really build a wall there. The house is new. The house, well, it's built in '07. So, but it's just a wide open loft. It would be very difficult to put a sound barrier there. So I don't do it. I'm waiting to go to the Philippines, Kevin, and we want to talk about that. I need a cup of coffee, and what do you know about travel, the international travel? You can't hear no one. That's funny. You can't hear me? Is anyone else having a trouble hearing me?
Maybe it's muted. It's muted.
Kevin, you're muffled. I can hear you, but it's kind of muffled, like low. Something's blocking your sound. I can hear you. It feels like there's a pillow over your phone or something.
Mm, maybe the blow of the
Oh,
electric
that's
fan.
better. That's better. I can hear you now. The lady took you for a ride. Should have been $6. Yeah. How big was the coconut? That was the one they were making the coconut bras, right? Or was that just for the fruit to bring home to eat? I don't know. Um, a friend of
Yes,
mine, we had a
brother.
cookout at
Hello.
work, and he had a plastic apron to keep the spatter from hitting his clothes. And he had a picture of a coconut bra in a coconut, not a, he had the grass skirt and a coconut bra, but it was a plastic apron, and it had the picture. So it was fake. Christoph, hello, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Kevin Frank, Norms Pete Franco says hello, Kevin. So
Yes.
Christoph stopping in. Thank you, sir. Oh, you can't hear the bird. Yeah, if it's very quiet, I can hear the birds. So, but everyone's making noise now, so we don't hear them. If they're downstairs making noise, the birds will shut up. But if there's no one there, I can hear them up here. It's weird. It's funny. If they don't see anybody, they're chirping up. There's a storm going on. It's like, but as soon as people get close, they get quiet.
Yes.
So I
There is some tangent. Sorry.
go ahead. So let me see if you have a jacket, Christoph. Give you guys a jacket, so and then you can type in AY. Type AY and share your link. Oops. I'm looking at my YouTube, my stream.
Yes, I hear
So
people talking.
yeah, and we have the people, so they talk loud to the dogs because the dogs don't listen. So guys, I'm giving you a jacket so you can type in JAY to share your link. But my YouTube chat is in slow motion, and it's behind. It's going too slow. Oh. We had a raid about 10 minutes ago, and I I couldn't give them all a jacket to type in JAY. I should have said, hey, if you stay for a few minutes, I will give you a jacket, and then you can type in JAY and
That
share your
way.
link. But that's why they play the games to keep everyone watching. So we will play a game. I will put the video on in a minute. Christoph, you have a jacket. Just type in JAY and spread your link, share your link. Kevin, you could do that too. Okay. Hopsters, I have. It was 7:14 when I went live, so I don't know what it is now. Let's see. It doesn't automatically refresh on the live. Let's see on that side. So I'm using too much internet now, so it's going slow. 7:16. So it's growing. It's on January 1. I had 26. So. And I am hoping to make a cup of coffee. I have a fast coffee maker. It only takes like 2 or 3 minutes. But
I love
what's going on over there, Kevin? What's Monday like over there?
It's, it, it's a normal day, DJ. And quiet place because it's already lockdown. Still lockdown.
No,
And
I see
many
you at your
people.
desk. Sometimes I
But
see you at your desk. Is that your work, or is that your home
yes,
office? You have, can you tell
yes.
us where that is? Can you tell us what that is? What type of job is it?
I work in Shell. If you hear about Shell, Shell gasoline station. I think there's a Shell in the US, right?
Who is it?
I work at Shell.
Shell?
Yes, gasoline
What
station.
do what do they do?
I'm just doing the sales and putting the sales every day. That way you can see a desk and a computer in my front.
So he's multitasking at work.
So, nope.
When you
Actually,
post
I
that,
do live stream before I go to work, before I start my work. That's why
oh, I
I
see.
have,
I'm
go to
always
work
wondering
earlier.
about. Oh, I always wonder about that. How do you get away with that? Like my job, I couldn't do that because unless I did I could do like a silent live stream.
I'm
You
here.
would
I'm
hear
in
you.
Laguna.
I could have put a live stream in my office, but there are some things that can't go live because I was a hotel controller. So some things were HR issues. So that we're not allowed to. There's some things I'm
I'm
sworn
like,
to secrecy. They
I'm
we
like
don't
a
we
panic
don't. Yeah,
when
they
they see
could
me
they
doing
could
live stream.
they could fire me because it's there's an understanding of there's certain things we
I'm
don't
in
talk
Laguna
about in
1-8.
public.
Laguna.
In public,
I'm
like
in Laguna
um
1-8. 30
go ahead.
minutes away from the Manila. 30 minutes away.
Oh,
Regular ride.
you are in Luzon.
Yes, I'm in Laguna.
What province are you in?
Hmm? I'm
What
in Laguna.
province?
Wait,
Lagut?
Laguna. Laguna.
Laguna. Laguna.
Yes.
Okay, your sound is something's covering your sound. I think I can hear you, but it's covered up. Something is covering it.
Laguna. Laguna.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. So your sound is good 1 minute, and then it got weak. 10%. Thank you for coming in. I'm grateful that you stopped by. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. 10%. Let's
Hey,
go.
are you retired?
I'm still waiting to make coffee. Yeah, Hapsters, I quit my job in 2019 to go to the Philippines, and I lived in Pasig City for 4 months, almost 4 months, and I came back for Christmas. My daughter, she convinced me to come back, and it'll be great to see you, after so many months. And then I'm stuck here now because I came right before the volcano erupted, and then right after that there was I decided to stay for a couple of months because there was a big birthday party coming up, and I thought, okay, I can stay for a few months. I will leave on June 4, and I bought the tickets in February, and sure enough, because there was a May 23 big May 23 party, birthday party. We have a big backyard, and then the shutdowns came and travel bans, and I have not been able to go back. So I'm waiting to go back. Babalik ako.
Pabalik ka.
Babalik ako. Yeah. So Hapsters, guys, connect to the Hapsters. She has a wonderful channel. I don't. Is your husband on? Does he come to videos at all? Because I know he was there, but I didn't see him on camera. So I know a lot of men are shy of the camera. So yeah, guys, ask me some questions. I will answer your questions. That is my hope. I hope to retire there and make it my final place. My final resting place. My daughter says, Dad, what happens if you die over there? I said, well, nothing. Nothing will happen if I die. I laugh, but I mean, it's inevitable. You're going to be somewhere when your life ends. So I want to be happy.
Fruit Bangos is from Rizal.
Postare, boa tarde means good afternoon, Mary Family Pink Official. Good afternoon to you too. Boa tarde. I think it's boa tarde. And I think that means good after. I think that is Portuguese for good afternoon. I think. And I think it's boa tarde. Yes, the answer to that is my hope, that I can go there and just stay. And hopefully get married. Hello, Nonspute. Thanks for hanging out. Hello, Sir Kevin. I'm from Rizal. Yes, Nonspute is from Rizal. She is my good friend. She's my best friend.
It's not standard, guys. The husband is very particular. Yes.
Yeah, some men are like that. They don't want to be. I took a picture of my brother Saturday because the family got together for an afternoon just to have some fun in the sun, and he goes like this. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? It's just a quick photo. It's like we have pictures through the years. I'm not going to see you again. I see him once a year. I may not see you again. If travel opens up, I'll be gone. I'm not going to go see you. I'm going to be gone. So that's the thing. We regret what we don't do, not what we don't buy. If you can spend money, or you can save money, or you can invest money, but you will regret what you don't do. I used to say, well, I want to save my money so I don't waste it on travel, because it's not like I'm buying something. And that's the wrong way to think. So now, take more pictures and bring less luggage. Right, Kevin? When you travel, take more pictures and carry less luggage. I was taking everything in my luggage and carrying it. And then I forgot to take pictures. I said, I have a camera phone and I'm not taking pictures. This is crazy. So, yeah. Mary, type in JAY and Nightbot will drop your link. That's the way to go on YouTube now. Type in JAY and everyone, Nightbot will drop your link. So he's not a camera guy. Yeah, guys do that. They either want to be seen in public or they don't. So there's no little of this and little of that with a lot of guys. A lot of men go all the way. So, I have. Thanks for asking questions, by the way. It gets me talking. My mother was the child. She had 14 siblings. So my grandmother had 14. My mother had 7. So I am one of 7, but there were 6 of us left. My brother Joe passed away in 2016. So that sort of thing, that brings family together. So 5 years ago, we all got a little closer. So, because we realize what really matters. Yep. Travel more and less material. Yep, yep. I learned that all I really need is t-shirts and shorts and flip-flops in the Philippines. But this time, I mean, I will bring a few things. I will send a box this time. Um, Guys, connect with Norm's Pew. She has exactly the number of subscribers I had on January 1. And now I think it's 716 now. So, some say it's quick. I don't know. I see some people get like 5,000 in 1 month. It's crazy. But they're already over 1,000. It takes longer to get to one than does to go from 1 to 10. Is what some of the large YouTubers are saying that.
It's
So
legit subscriber.
yeah, talk into the mic, Kevin, so we can hear you. Hap says, "What made me pick the Philippines?" I'm glad someone's asking me questions. Um, Years ago, I want to say 11 years ago, there was a internet social media site that's not one of the big sites, and I won't give them a plug because I'm not there every day. Sometimes I just go there. But it allowed us to build groups, chat groups, and the groups would have different chat rooms inside the groups and members, and we would play games. And one of the games was trivia and knowledge and proverbs, things like that. And I became an admin, and I created a room and I called it Jason's Quotations because J Mike is short
Normally,
for
just listen to to Big Birthday.
Yeah, J Mike is short for Jason, so I named it Jason's Quotations. And I was also a DJ, so we would put links to YouTube and play music. So you could click the link, play music, right? And then you could keep chatting. So we did that too. And so I started meeting some Filipinos. For some reason, the site is big in the Philippines. It's not big in every country, but it's big in the US, the United Kingdom, Australia, Philippines. And I just thought there's some nice women in the Philippines. It wasn't like naughty or anything. It was because we were all married with children, so there wasn't. And I would learn that it's not possible to date a married woman in the Philippines. But I was getting divorced, and so I just thought, you know what? I want to meet some of these people, and it came true. So, and when I first went there, it was wonderful. It wasn't long enough. People were saying you should go for 30 days, not just like a week and a half. It wasn't even a week and a half. It was just a little over a week because of my job. But I loved it and I wanted to go back and I did, and I went back every year until 2020. And I wasn't supposed to stay here, but it just for some reason I'm here now. I've been back for 16 months. That wasn't the plan, but it just happened. And so we're not sure what's going to happen. And I was going to talk about. Kevin is still here with us. Um, it was hard for me to hear what he was saying, but some of the airlines over in that part of Asia were talking about in the past year, like last fall, they were anxious to get fully open in the international travel sector. So they were talking about use of a travel passport, and now there's more talk about that. I want to share my screen on that and talk about that. Let's go here. Okay, Kevin can still come back on. I'm going to share that. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So the Philippines now, and this is Philippine News Agency, the PNA. The Yes, this is the government news site. So the Philippines is eyeing the use of IATA travel pass. So I don't know if you guys can see that on your screens. If you have a, I'm looking at the mini player. So right here, the Philippines government is considering the use of the IATA, International Air Transport Association travel pass as part of the country's preparation. Let me get that lifesaver out of my mouth. The IATA's travel pass as part of the country's preparations for the resumption of international travel amid the pandemic, the Department of Tourism said Wednesday, the DOT. The DOT has been saying some things, but the president and the Department of Health is they're not saying too much other than when they initiate another quarantine or something like that. They're not really saying, they're not talking about what they're thinking of doing, they're really making announcements. So, but the Department of Tourism is doing more talking. This move is parallel with the steps undertaken by other countries that have successfully relaxed borders to visitors amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Tourism Secretary Bernadette Romulo Bayat said, albeit on its testing stage, the IATA Travel Pass, which offers safe and convenient travel, has so far been helpful to airlines that have adopted it for trial, she added. Payat raised this possibility during a meeting with the IATA and local tourism industry leaders to explore the adoption of the travel pass for passengers visiting the Philippines, as she highlighted Manila's push for the gradual reopening of tourist destinations with health and safety as top priorities. Okay, so they're talking about gradual reopening, which scares me because I won't be on that list of the first people to successfully get through. The IATA Travel Pass is a mobile application that helps people travel with ease while meeting government travel requirements for this flu pandemic tests or vaccines. I almost don't want to say the word because what YouTube will do is they'll put a button underneath my video. Get the latest information. We're hearing the same thing over and over again. And I am one person who believes that we're not in so much danger. Yes, there's some danger because it is a virus. But, and I've been saying it over and over. And sometimes when you say the same thing over and over, people start to listen. So let's see who's here. We got some people in the house. I just turned 64, so I still have energy, and I believe and hope and pray that I still have my health, but I feel relatively healthy and safe. Hello, Supine. How are you? Good to see you. How long was I talking? 2 minutes? Okay, so we're talking about the Department of Tourism is talking about the travel pass that was mentioned a few months ago, and they're looking to push that. So that's on the Philippines news agency. So when they post something, that means they're really seriously talking about it. Thumbs up to you too. Thank you. Latino Panay Family Vlogs is here. Hi.
Papa.
Thank you. Hello.
Papa. Ice cream.
You get ice cream? She has ice cream. Okay, she thinks it's time to come up here, but excuse me, I'm not ready for that. So she has an ice cream. You gotta eat that downstairs, honey.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's not open yet.
Did mommy send you up here?
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Mom.
She's telling stories now. Mommy sent me up here. No, why would mommy do that? Mommy wants a break, so she sends the kid up here. Obrigado, amigo. Hi, Mary Family Pink Official. Obrigado to you too. Supine, I'm good. Thank you. Kevin was here. I don't know if he was backstage. I don't know. I kicked him out, I think. I didn't realize that. Let's look at this. Okay, so there's more to that story. It's on the PNA news site. I won't read it all, but that's. It seems like more of the same, but I wasn't. It was never on the PNA website. It was on CNN Philippines, and one of the other ones had talked about that. But I want the dog out. I don't want her in here. She's letting the dog up here, and the dog's not completely trained.
Open it for me.
You gotta bring her downstairs. This is got nuts on it, so be careful because they're gonna fall off, okay? Does Mommy know you have this, or did you steal it?
No, I just always eat all my nachos.
Did Mommy give you this?
No.
Then you gotta show Mama. You gotta ask Mama to do it.
No, open it.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. There's trouble going on.
Open it. Open it.
What do you mean, open it? No.
It's for me.
You gotta ask Mommy for that.
No, I just eat all my ice cream.
What about your lunch? What did you have for lunch?
I just want ice cream.
She just wants ice cream for lunch. She's putting pressure on me. I'll see you in a little while.
No, I'm going downstairs. Tell Mama.
Okay, you gotta tell Mama about that. When you have ice cream, you gotta tell your Mama. Yes, I like to watch a little bit video for everybody. The thing is, Latino Panay Family Vlogs, the thing is, I'm subscribing to 2,000 people. So it's so hard for me to watch all that because I have three things to do. I'm not just easily making guitar videos. I am practicing as I was a beginner in 2020. So I'm intermediate now, but I'm still learning how to do things, so it's hard. And I'm learning Tagalog and making Tagalog videos. They take extra time because I have to do the text on the templates, and that takes a lot of time. I have to gather the phrases, and then I have to put the text in the video, and that takes like even longer. See you, Hapsters. Thank you for stopping in. Guys, if you have a blue jacket, type in JAY and your link will drop into the chat stream. Okay, let's see. Hi, Supine. Who wants to come on? Let me just... Supine, I need to make a cup of coffee and I need someone to help me out. So, if I can get you on... We'll stop that. I think we lost Kevin. I think maybe he was either tired or he got disconnected somehow. But anyway, let's...
Mom?
Yeah, I do. But when I make a connection, I do watch video the first time. I do that. That's the least I can do. So there's a lot. I have probably made 2,000 subscriptions. So, and then I have to practice my guitar every day, and I have to study language. What happens is I don't spend as much time on language. So that's why you don't see so many language videos. That's the hardest thing, because I don't want to stop playing guitar. I need to keep playing that. So I played this morning about 15 or 20 minutes. I need to play more than 1 hour per day. It needs to be like 1.5 hours. A good day is 2 hours, but it's hard to do that here in this house. But that's when I use the headphones, so I can do that too. Sorry about the lifesaver in my mouth. I did that because I need something. I need sugar. I don't eat that much sugar, but sometimes if I don't have coffee, I need a lifesaver or something. So let's see. Yeah, so go ahead. Anyone want to come up? Oh, we got somebody coming up. Hold on. Let's see who it is.
That's me.
Wait a minute. Ooh, it's Supine Kalamot. Hello, Supine.
Hi, Sir Joe.
Hi.
Hello.
I know it's late over there. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no
What's going
problem.
on? Did you see that article on the Department of Tourism? They're
No.
really they're trying to, it's on the Philippine News Agency website, which is the official news site of the government. And
Oh.
they talk, so that means they're seriously talking about it. It's not just someone talking to a news network.
Oh
That's
yeah, they're
official.
serious
That's
about it.
official news. So that's good news. It doesn't seem like good news, but the fact that the government put it out there, that is good news. So they're trying to do something. When see, they say no news is good news, but because it's been all bad news. But now no news is bad news. So
Mm.
they're trying to do something good, which is, and when the government is, because the government's not giving us anything, so that's not good. But
Mm.
when they do say something that's possibly good, that is good. That means they're trying to do something good, and
That's right.
I believe that's true. Even though they're not doing anything good, that they want to do something good. That's better than just ignoring everything and just say no. We're just gonna wait forever. That's not good.
That's
So
right.
the fact that they're talking about the idea of the travel industry, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, but if we have to wait another, what's this is month 4 now. So if we have to wait 8 more months, I will be devastated. I don't because it's already been set 16 months. So for me,
True. True.
so
You're
so
exhausted and you really want to get out of this of that,
I
You want to
feel relatively safe. The thing is, when you fly, you're not 100%. There is a slim possibility that you won't survive that. The percentage is lower. You're safer on the airlines. I haven't done this analysis yet, but I believe the airlines are safer than total deaths by virus. So this may be a lot less. The virus is less safe than the airlines. That's how safe the airlines are. But there are a lot of viruses, and we're not safe from all the viruses. There's always one that can harm you, and we worry about that. But I feel relatively safe. The numbers tell me that. And people say, well, it's because of masks and social distancing. Okay, so if the masks work, right? If the masks work, why are we still waiting?
yeah. Hi Ma'am Norms.
So, am I missing the chat? I forgot where I was in the chat. Oh, I took it off.
So Jay,
So,
sorry that I have to close my camera. It is because I need to eat my. How would you say that? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, one together.
all together,
Yeah, if it is breakfast and lunch is brunch. If what is thrice of it?
our daily meals,
Uh,
or my meal, my
yeah,
daily
I
meal. If you're only eating once a day, that's your daily meal,
yeah I
my
didn't
meal,
eat anything this morning and afternoon. And right now, I really feel like I what is this?
my meal. I have to eat my meal.
Yeah. I didn't eat anything, so yeah, I just feel hungry right now. So that's why I have to close my camera.
Okay,
If it is
okay.
okay.
Thank you for coming on. I just wanted to make a cup of coffee.
Oh, go, go, go. It's fine. Hi, Mary, family.
Oh,
Shout
I
out,
see.
mama.
Okay, so you are still here, right? For a few minutes?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
I'm missing people, so let's go with. Yeah, I think that's Portuguese. I'm not sure. Doesn't look Spanish. Portuguese is a little bit like Spanish. There's some words in there. We all have similar words, so.
Oh,
Um, so dos abanco amigo. I don't know how to say that. Sua familia. So I think that's Portuguese, but I will be right back. It just takes 2 minutes.
yeah, yeah, go, go,
Um,
go, go, Sir Jay. No
okay,
problem.
bye guys. Be right back.
Agoy, agoy, gabi na kaon mo. Oo, lagi, Ma'am Norms. Wala, I don't feel anything. I don't feel nga mo kaong ko ganyan buntag ugod to ba niya karon na feel na ko nga nalipong ko ba.
What's the matter? Come down. Come on.
Hala kagutong. Oo, goals. Mary family team official. I will connect with you. I will be your friend. Ayaw palipas kaon oy. Lagi wala ko ka feel og gutom ganina good ma'am ano? Ma'am Norms. Hello, shout out everyone. Ayan, Ma'am Mary OTW, Mary Family Pink Official OTW. Ma'am Norms, akyat 3 Ma'am Norms. Ma'am Norms, akyat diri kuyo gimi ni Sir J. Ma'am Norms, pila na imong kanang saging Ma'am Norms? Niabot na kag 50 Ma'am Norms? I am playing your video, Mary. So, Dinoho versus Flohenyo. Mueta ani Macau y Alegría. ¿Cómo estás? Sagot lang. Nakapantulog na ko, day. Hala, we? 56 sa fine. Hala, no? Sige lang, Ma'am Mary. Sige lang. Oy. Ugma, mag-live man ko, ugma. ¿Cómo estás, Ma'am Mary? Family, ¿cómo estás? Sige lang, Ma'am Mary. Sige lang po. Sige lang, Ma'am Norm. Tingnan naman na, Ma'am Norm. Hinahinay lang, goy. Sunod ko sa pine. Sige. Both Hardy. Welcome back, Sir Jay.
Thank you. So you don't want to do mukbang on camera, right?
Oh, I would love to, but
I'm,
I'm shy to you. You know, you might not used to it, or you might found it. Um, what is
that's
it?
what I want. That's what I want to do. I want to have like a co-host, and we're both eating, and it's like co-host mukbang.
Oh, that's good.
Co-host mukbang. That would be different, right? Because most people just do one camera on mukbang.
Yeah, true.
I make coffee and I'm drinking water. I'm like out of my mind today.
Oh,
I thought today's show will be great, right? And then I'm going live and I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. I had all this to talk about, and so
mm,
then I showed travel video.
yeah.
Batangas Nagsugbug Highway. Mary, type in JAY and Nightbot will drop your link.
Okay, done to Mary, my Mary, done to my Mary.
Just type in JAY. Oh, let's see. Oops, I'm falling behind on the chat. Excuse me. So I will skip
What
all
time
that
is it
chat.
there, Sir Jay? What time is it there?
It is 11:41 a.m. here, so 11:42. So we're 12-hour difference. In summer, we're 12-hour difference. In winter, it's 13 hours.
Mm. Well, I just want to let you know, guys, that my Mary is close to 1,000. She
Yeah,
has.
Mir.
Uh, yes, Sir Jay?
Hello, Ms. Yo-Yo. Yeah, don't drop your link. Type in JAY in the and Nightbot will drop your link. Don't because YouTube will think you are spamming. So that's why I'm not 1,000 yet because they thought I was spamming a while back. This was way back in the winter, January, February, because I was jumping my link.
To find
So
let me
so
know. Brigada, por pasar, I don't understand, Sir Jay.
so yeah. So just type in JAY and Nightbot will drop your link so that YouTube doesn't think you're spamming.
Hello, Miss
It's okay
Yo-Yo
to.
Show. Oh,
I know, Miss Yo-Yo. It's so good to see you stopping in. Um, we were talking about travel and watching travel videos and the news report of the. Finally, we hear that they're trying to work with the AITA or the IATA, IATA.
Sir Jay.
Yeah,
Sir
yeah.
Jay, are you willing to have are you willing to have a 14 days quarantine just for you to visit Philippines? So for you to visit Philippines, are you willing to do that?
Let me say yes in a roundabout way. If
Mm.
I did the 14-day quarantine on New Year's Day, I would be where I need to be right now. Yes, that would get me there. Yes, I would do anything to get there. Well, anything within reason. I think
Yeah.
this is all unreasonable, but they think that's what they need to be safe. I'm not bringing the death ray. It's already there. I don't understand. They're worried about variants and all this stuff, but I'm healthy. So if they want to check me to be healthy, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do that. I'm not the most unreasonable guy in the world. I actually believe in being reasonable. But
Mhm.
I see. I take the numbers that they're giving me. I don't dispute that. I don't dispute what doctors are saying. What I'm disputing is I will ask a doctor. Okay, you're telling me that this can kill me and will kill me, but I'm going to ask you. So isn't it true that less than 1% of the world has died from this?
I don't think so.
And I'm told it's because you're wearing masks and social distancing, and I'm thinking, well, it's everywhere though. So why Why is it spreading if we're wearing masks and social distancing? Well, everybody's not paying attention.
That's true.
But we're shutting down for 16 months, and we're still trying to hope for different results. Why is that?
Yeah, true, no? Even with we're wearing what is this mask and put sanitizers on and what is this shield? Yet the
My
number.
grandmother told my
Oh,
grandmother told me to wash my hands when I was 5.
mm,
That was 50 years ago, 60 years ago. That's never that's never been changed. That's always been true.
mm,
So I mean, why we're doing this now? Um, Viruses always are an issue. If not every year, then every couple of years. Um, and they're saying these numbers are higher, but really not. It's not that much higher.
I might. Honestly, I might.
hello,
People,
Mama Isla.
there's always people in the world in different areas that are less healthy than others, and they need worry. That's what we call separating the healthy from the unhealthy. But we should never be separating the healthy from the healthy. That's never made sense to me, and that's all I'm saying. Well, we want to keep you healthy. Well, you're not measuring my wishes. But they're saying, oh, well, they can't handle the traffic. I think they're afraid of that. So I live near Boston, so Boston has good hospitals, but they said that they were almost full a while back, but that's not the case anymore. They're just saying that the number of positive tests have gone up. But we knew that would be true all along because they're not all getting sick anymore.
Uh,
I know people that say, well, I just didn't feel good for 2 weeks. I was tired, or something like that. Just because you weren't the when a big virus hits, people who were in bad health tend to perish, and that's what happened. So
yeah.
they're not going to come back to life and die again. That doesn't work that way. So
Hi,
and
Mama
as time goes by, we're all going to end up getting sick and dying.
Right.
Much love, Aris Chavez. Thanks for stopping by,
Mama
and I hope you get well soon. You feel better. Bye bye.
Mama
See you. That's what she said. She don't feel well. She's got a fever or something. I think she's been sick for a couple days. Okay, everybody, we're talking with Supine Kalamod. Great live stream. You and your sister. Do you take turns? I haven't seen your live stream lately. Just Dream.
Mm,
So, I see you on Dream's show, but I don't see your show. Or
yeah.
am I sleeping or something? I know.
No,
Sometimes
hmm. What?
if I'm too tired, I won't come on because I won't make any sense if I come on.
Hmm.
So when I have energy, I feel like talking, and then I will come on. But if I'm too
Oh,
tired, sometimes I just don't feel energetic, and I want to go to sleep, so I won't. I know some people will go on when they're tired. Yeah, I didn't sleep. Like he's on the live stream, and he's like, yeah, I didn't sleep last night. I'm tired, but he's talking. So, but I'm different. I don't like to do that. I mean,
yeah.
like right now, I'll say, yeah, I'm foggy, but I'm not really that tired. I'm fine now, but tonight I might have energy. I don't know. Just sometimes I don't. I'm
You're
that
overdoing.
I'm showing my age. Traveling is hard because it's 24 hours.
Hmm.
POD Sports Zone, thanks for stopping by to say hello and hit the thumbs up, my friend. That's great. Maybe I'll stop in on your sports talk. That sounds interesting. I haven't watched a lot of games, but the idea of sports hasn't changed. I know who's winning when I'm watching a game, and I know why.
Hello, Sir POD, and of course, Sir VIPs, Sir VIPs worldwide.
VIP, Joey. Hello, Joey. Thank you so much. Make a love shout out.
Gotta shout out.
Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up, POD. You know, it's funny how people talk about when they talk about sports. It's if there's two people talking about sports, you have two people that did not watch the same thing. It's so funny.
Of
It's
course.
it's kind of crazy.
Hello, co-host. Hi, Sir POD Sports.
Yeah, thanks. I got a few of these. They're not all the same, and I'm not giving some away, so I don't have them all anymore. Because it's great pasalubong or souvenir when you get back. So I don't have all the Philippine shirts that I've bought, but yeah, as I was saying, it's funny how two different guys can watch the same game, right? And they both saw two different games. That's crazy, but that's the way men are. Not not all people watch it as a coach. I'm not a coach. I did run a softball team for years, actually two softball teams for several years, and it can't be a democracy. You can say, hey guys, okay, here's your chance for democracy. Let's talk about what like if we have a team meeting. It's like, okay, what do you think is best? What do you think is best? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. That's politics, folks. It's like, okay, I asked you and I asked you, but here's what we're gonna do because I'm in charge. So and that's politics. And so when people say they don't like politics, they don't know what they're talking about. Because politics is just a team or a group that says, here's how we're going to do things. So if I say, okay, guys, who's going to be the shortstop? Write down a name, and then you'll count the votes. That's democracy. But that always turns into communism. I don't know why, but it's true. That if you study ancient history and philosophy, you will know that you will agree. But because it's a long story that I didn't really fully explain it. Get well soon, R.S. Chavez. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, sports is interesting not because of whether or not you like the game, but it's interesting how people see it. Yeah, they're cheating. Yeah, you know and it's funny because it's a human thing. It's not just sports. It's a human thing. Men will talk like this whole stealing signs and cheating. You know, they were stealing signs in 1869. That's just the way it is. If you're putting two fingers down, I'm gonna yell out, "I see two fingers. He's throwing a curveball." That ain't cheating. That's just you're stupid. It's like if I know what you're gonna do, right? That means you're stupid. Pedro Martinez was a pitcher, right? And he said, and I hope you're still listening, POD. He would be on the mound, right? And would get quiet because he would like take a step forward and start talking to the batter, and he'd go, "You don't need to steal the signs. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're getting a fastball." And you're going to be out. You can't hit my fastball. And he would just throw a fastball and be swinging strike three. And, that's a real man right there. And he wasn't that big. So he goes, there's not going to be any cheating here. I'm throwing you a change up, and you see what you can do with it. And then change up, strike three, you're out. See you later. That was fun to watch that guy. Because he's like, you don't need to cheat against me. I'm telling you what you're doing. Supine is here to steal the show. And it's funny how different people, you know what? Everyone hates Bill Belichick until they play for the Patriots. And James Harrison from the Steelers was one of them. He said, I always hated him like everybody else hated him. But now that I was there for a year, and they almost won the title when he was there too. He said, I have a different outlook on Bill Belichick now. And that's what they all say. And people in the media that don't know him, they don't realize it. And then they just say weird stuff, and it doesn't go together. So be careful what you say about people until you meet them.
Yeah, true.
Stephen A. Smith, a black man. I think
what they said, sir. Think before you click. Think before you send.
I'm gonna tell you what three black men said about Donald Trump, and they're well known. They're very famous and very rich. And there's this thing. Well, black people don't like Donald Trump. Well, Herschel Walker was traded for like 10 guys. That's how great he was, or 10 draft picks or something like that. And George Foreman and Stephen A. Smith. They asked Stephen A. Smith was the guest on Boston radio, and they said, "Why do the blacks hate Donald Trump?" He goes, "I don't know. I personally met the guy once. I only met him once, and I didn't think he was a bad guy. I don't know." He goes. They said, "Well, why don't you tell the audience that?" He goes, "I can't tell people what to think. They don't want to hear it." John Lennon said the same thing years ago, like way back, about drugs. He goes, "I can't tell people not to take drugs. They don't want to hear it." And Herschel Walker said, "I've known him all my life. When I was in college, he drafted me, and he was like a father to me." He says, "I don't know what they're talking about." And the other one was George Foreman. George Foreman said, "Donald Trump financed my comeback." He says, "I owe a lot to him, a lot of gratitude." He says, "I would have been broke without him." So, and that's all, and that's what they said, and that's what I heard them say. So that's all I'm saying. So when you're near somebody, working with them or whatever it is, that's how you know who they are. So everything else is just a narrative, like an emotional wish list. They gotta blame. They want to take it out on somebody, so he's the guy. Whatever it is, they're not happy about. Beautiful smile.
Thank you,
Co-host.
Sir
Yeah,
POD.
Supine has that tan going on. When I get a tan, my teeth look white. Plus, I drink
Thank
so much
you.
coffee. I'm drinking black espresso, so it's not good
Sir
for my teeth.
Kevin. Sir Kevin Adams.
Kevin's back. Kevin's
Wow.
back. Hey, what? I think we lost you, Kevin. That's okay. You look tired. What did I showed the? Oh, I showed the bus trip. I think, or no, I showed the news agency. Yeah. So that's how I look at sports. Pod. It's like I used to hate the Yankees, but when I was a boy, when I was 9, I read all the books about sports and stuff. I read every book. I was a smart kid, but most of the books in sports were about the Yankees when I was a boy. So 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I read them all. Or I don't know, maybe I read most of them, but it was about the Yankees. They were like the storied franchise. They were the Patriots of baseball.
Yeah. Sir POD, can you type J so that I can connect with you, sir? POD.
Yeah. Oh, let me give you a jacket. I gotta give him my jacket first. Hold on, because my YouTube is in slow mode. I gotta go live there. It
Yes,
falls
sir
out of.
POD, you can type J.
Hold on.
So
I gotta.
that my bot will drop your link and I'm able to connect with you, sir.
My
Sir
YouTube is.
Kevin, type J, sir. Unahan ko na kayo, Sir Kevin.
I gotta give him a jacket. I
Parang
gotta.
kid na kami ni Sir Kevin. Adamas.
Okay. Hold on. I will give you a jacket.
Hey, kid.
Okay, POD, you have a jacket. You can type in JAY and no need to drop your link.
I was
So,
just at your channel. Oh, really? Wow. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir POD. On the way to your house, sir. On the way to
yeah,
your house.
POD. It sounds like it would be interesting to go on your show just one time or something like that, because I don't make predictions. I know that's what they do too. Like, who's going to win the Super Bowl and what's the score going to be? I don't. That's not the way I think.
Yeah.
I think to myself, well, I like their chances because of this, and I like their chances because of that.
Yeah.
One time, now I was wrong once. I'm in Boston, and I'm famous for I'm the guy that had the Raiders hat, and Boston hates the Raiders, and the Raiders hate Boston, and I'll tell you why. In Kevin, there you go, Kevin.
You were already connected with Sir Kevin. So
In
Kevin,
1976, POD, the Raiders were the Super Bowl champions, and they beat the Patriots in the playoffs. And the Patriots had the lead late in the fourth quarter in that game, and there was a roughing the passer call when the Raiders were out of downs. It was fourth, and they didn't make it, and they called the roughing the passer on the Patriots. And to this day, when you watch that, you go, really? That was roughing the passer? But then there was the famous snow game and the tuck roll. That was it. Just playing in the snow was interesting, and but I didn't know the tuck roll. But I said to myself, that looked like an incomplete pass, but I wasn't sure. And then the referee changed his own call, so he was sure. So I don't know why they call that cheating, but when you win all the time, they say, "Oh, they're cheating." Jerry Rice he said that he was always cheating, but he's in the Hall of Fame. They never like busted him for cheating. Sports Zone, yeah, that's fun. So I don't know. That might be interesting. I've been concentrating on learning a language and trying to get better on this guitar back here. So that's why I'm not spending time talking about sports. But I just thought, I see sports a little bit differently,
Yeah.
like some guys do. I'm not the only one that sees it that way, but it's interesting to me anyway that to have that point of view. So it's like the big baseball, the stealing sign scandal. They were using like Swatch watches or something, or to steal signs. Like somebody's in center field with a binoculars. And he's using
Yeah.
the Swatch, whatever messaging system to say, oh yeah, he's going to throw a curveball here. It's like that ain't cheating. That's been happening since the invention of the game. So that just
True.
kills me. Yeah, we don't like you. You're a cheater. Really? Well, these guys are swinging the bat, and they're hitting home runs or whatever it is they're doing. It's like
My real name.
steroids.
Feel free to call me William, Bill, or Will.
Back in
Will.
the day, what message are we on here?
Sir William. William.
I don't see. Am I passing? I don't know who's who here. How far back are we? I don't see it. Okay, let's see. Hey guys, let me know if you don't have a jacket, but just type JAY. Oh, you're William. Okay, I should have figured that out. William, Bill, or Will. Okay, but not Liam. I have a nephew named Liam. And I say, William! He goes, it's Liam. And I said, well, where do you think Liam comes from? Comes from William. William. I don't know why it comes from William, but it does. So I'm
Nice,
always messing with him.
right?
He's a big kid. He was like the center on his basketball team. He was almost my height in the seventh or eighth grade, and but I was short in the eighth grade. I'm not that tall, but
How tall are you? Ano, Sir Jay?
I'm only 5'9". That's taller than average in the Philippines, but it's just below average in America. It was average when I was a senior in high school, but now it's a tad below average, but not that much. It's about
I
average.
am I am 5'5" or 5'6".
That's a good height for a girl.
Yeah,
Anywhere
for
from
Filipina.
anywhere from 5'2" to 5'6" is a good height for a woman. I don't mind shorter girls, but there's a YouTuber called, her name is Short Province Girl. She lives
The only
she lives
time-
near. I think you know who she is. She's got a big channel. It's been growing, and she's on the Dumigete channel too.
Oh.
She's a good singer. I like some of her songs.
I know her.
And she's only 4'9". She's her YouTube name is Short Province Girl.
Oh,
SPG.
yeah. I visited her channel. In fact, I told her if I can meet her and make a collab with her, but I didn't get any response. So yeah, the only time when someone called me William was when they were mad at me.
Well, in my family, if the parents are mad enough at the child, they will say the full name. Like they will say, John William Parmenter, you get over here right now and behave. They would say all three names, and then so when the baby hears its full correct name, the baby knows that the parent is serious and there's a little bit of trouble.
Oh.
Like they're so
When they get mad at me, they use my pseudonym. My what is it? My
Well,
other name.
we use the real name, the full name given at birth. The birth certificate name is what we do, and then the child knows that the parents are serious and that they have to behave. Like
Yeah.
I didn't realize my daughter knew that, and her daughter wasn't like doing what she's told, and my daughter got mad and she went, Juliana Sky Mason, and she like, oh, I have to behave. And it was
I'm from
amazing because
Cebu, sir. Sir POD, Sports Zone. I'm from Cebu, Philippines. Cebu, Philippines.
very good height. What's very good height? My height or her height? She's five
My
foot two.
height
No, you're
for a
5'6".
for a Filipina. Yes, I'm little. I'm little
You're you're tall.
tall. Yes, taller than a
Matangkad.
Oo, matangkad. Yan,
Matangkad ka.
Yes.
Matangkad ka ba?
Kaunti,
Yes.
kaunti lang, kaunti.
The co-host lives in Cebu. Oh, you already said that. Yeah. So
Yeah, Cebu, Philippines.
Cebu. They keep telling me go to Cebu. I will visit Cebu and those places in Visaya, but in Samar. But I will in Boracay, but I will live in Rizal, Luzon. So,
So
and I
you
will.
just you will come to Cebu for for visit for a few days like that and make some
Yeah, a couple
make
days. Yep, yep, yep. And that will be fun. That will be
but
because
couple of days, Sir Jay, couple of days is very short to see different to see Cebu because there's a lot of places to see here. And 2 days. I don't think you
well,
need
see,
more.
I don't mean 2 days. We will see. It could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. I don't know, but when you set up, like I tell myself I have to do 10 push-ups a day, but I always do 20. But if I say to myself I have to do 20, I will never do them.
You always
So I will say I got to do my 10 push-ups, and then when I get 10, I go 11, 12, 13, and then I do 20. But I don't say I have to do 20. I always say I
yeah,
have to
you're
do
always
10.
relating it to something else, huh?
So you set the bar low, and then you push over. And so yeah, if I'm having fun in Cebu, I will stay and have more fun.
Yeah,
But
there's a lot of places to see here in Cebu, Sir
supine,
Jay.
when you have a house, supine, sometimes you have to get home and take care of the house. We
That's
shall
true.
see. Because Filipinos all have dogs, so we will need someone to watch the dog. So when I logged in, I had my StreamYard had 2 hours and 25 minutes remaining for my plan. So we are on 1 hour and 52 minutes, so we still have a little bit of time. We still have a half hour. I don't know if it's going to warn me or if it's just going to stop. I don't know. So, um, oh, let's see. We were going to talk about travel. I was when I, earlier today. I was showing my the video of driving on the bus and just watching the road go by.
Yeah.
The road trip video. Road trip. So, um, not much to talk about travel other than what we remember having fun. So, how close to the city are you? Because I know Cebu Island is pretty big.
Oh, I'm far, sir, because I am up way north, and it's like more or less
You were in
100.
the fun part. You were in the good part.
Yes, 120, more or less 120 kilometers. So by bus that's 5 hours. By motorbike that's 2 hours and a half. Taxi it only.
Ooh, that's like going from Boston to New York.
Mm.
So, but that's good country up there. That's all like province, right?
Yes, province. I
That's
live in the
beautiful.
province
Beautiful.
close to the beach, sir.
Latino Pinoy, hi, welcome back. What do you got here? Hold on, I can't see who that is.
Sir
POD.
POD Sports and Zone were already family. When
How
I
many
was
bananas? How many bananas does he have?
counted 1, 2, 3, etc. We counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That's the counting during your training, right? One. One is to one, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Is that? Push ups.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7.
So that's it.
Yeah, I'm not 19 or 20 anymore, so I don't want to when I overwork out, I'm fine, and then the next day I had shoulder pain, so I thought, and that didn't go away for like a month. I'm taking Advil, and I'm like, well, I'm fine, but there's this little ache here, and it wouldn't go away, and I'm fine now, so I don't like to over push it, but I do 20. I just did 20 before I came left, so I skate year round, but they shut down all that sort of thing, all the fitness centers for in 2020, and then they finally reopened. Not all of them, but some of them reopened. And the one near me, the ice skating rink, I was fine the first day, and then the second time I went, a couple days later, they said, you have to wear a mask. I said, what are you talking about? They said, yeah, the governor just said you have to have a mask on the ice. It's like, well, that stinks. So I put a mask on. I said, well, let me give it a try.
Yeah.
And so I struggled, but then I went back one more time, and I thought, well, maybe I just need to get used to the mask. And I was drooling, and I had carbon dioxide, and my sinuses were running, and I couldn't catch my breath because I skate harder than the other people. I don't just skate slow. I go hard for 90 minutes. So I couldn't breathe, and I'm like on the bench. So every 5 minutes or so, I'm on the bench, like pulling my mask out to catch my breath. And it's like, I couldn't get enough oxygen. So I didn't go back. Now I want to skate. So I'm just wondering, I felt safe. I'm not going to get sick and die just because I take my mask off. Let's see. What do we got going on?
So we.
Yeah, no, I get you. My former roommate Billy was in the Marines. A couple of my roommates were Marines, and
So Philippines on demand.
they're always talking about push-ups. Yeah. So
How many channels do you have, sir?
I thought POD was his main channel. I only have one channel. I don't
That's
have-
why POD, Philippines on demand. Oh. Okay, sir.
Philippines
Sir, can you
on
type
demand.
J so that I can connect your channel, your
Yeah,
main?
type in if you're in the room, if you're in the chat, type
You.
in JAY. JAY in the chat and drop your link. No need to drop your own link.
Sir,
Yeah, so let's.
POD. Drop, please type J so that I can connect your main channel.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let me give you a ticket because my YouTube chat is in slow mode, so give me a chance to find that. It's trying to catch up. It's always falling behind. When I hide the tab, it falls. It doesn't stay live. It goes in slow mode. So I put it in slow mode at one time, and I can't get it out. I don't know why.
Guys, can we make friend with Mary, guys? She's almost close to 1,000.
Oh yes, I will do that. Where's her?
Mary family.
Philippines on demand. How do I give you a
Philippines
link?
on demand, sir. Can you type J?
I gotta add moderator. Okay, you have a blue jacket now, Will. So go ahead and Mary type. I don't know if she understands me. Just type JAY in the chat.
I don't think so.
I think she's speaking Portuguese. I'm not sure what she's thinking. Okay, yeah. Leave a comment, guys. Just subscribe. Leave a comment or watch a long video or 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm the same way, Will. If they leave a comment, I will, even if it's not right away, maybe a couple of days later, I will get back to them because eventually I will look at my comments. But if you just thumbs up, I can't help you. And
Oh, he's close to 1,000, 3,000. Wow, big channel, sir. Philippine on.
yeah, that means he's getting out there. Probably a little longer than me. I've only been doing this since January. My channel is older than that, but I never had any content. I wasn't putting content on YouTube. I was just watching videos and commenting. I wanted to be able to leave thumbs up. That's why I did it. Thank you, Nani May's Way. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, shared me out. Thank you so much. If you've never, go ahead and leave a comment on my guitar video with the green shirt. I am asking everyone to do that. It's at the top of my channel. So
Sir,
if you guys
POD, are
would,
you? Yes, I think he's in the Philippines, right? POD.
that's what it says. Will, are you in the
Currently,
Philippines
right?
now?
Currently,
I would
sir, in
I
the
would
Philippines.
I would assume
Well,
so.
see, because this is 3 days ago. 3 days ago, posted 3 days ago. Philippines,
Yeah.
Philippines. How to prepare?
Supine, when I get to the Philippines, I'm going to change my channel's name. I'm
Why?
going to. Well, it's going to stay J Mike. It's going to be J Mike in the Philippines. Lost Supine. I don't know why. What happened? We lost you. I think she may have run out of load or something. I don't know. So that just like made like a world of quiet in my head because I could hear her sound. Philippines on demand. Will, are you still in the Philippines? Yeah, I'm well, Nani. I don't, Nani May. I'm well. I think Supine's okay because she had a big smile. Aris Chavez was not feeling well. She went to bed, I guess. So, and I'm on a timer because this plan on my StreamYard, the plan I'm on right now, is got 24 minutes left on the because I'm on the free plan. So it's we get less than a half hour to go here on this one, and then I will reset that tomorrow, so we will be okay. If I get it, if I can come on tomorrow, I hope I will. My doctor asked me to drive her mother to one of her doctor appointments, so I'm not sure what time that is, but it might be later, so I'll be fine. Let's see. Yes, you were in the Philippines. Oh, Davao City. Okay, so there you are. Davao City, 7 years. Yeah, I did not plan on staying in the USA. I came back for Christmas and right before the shutdowns, and so it was a huge what the hell's going on to me. And now I thought, okay, well, 15 days to slow the spread. It won't be too much of a problem. And then I had to end up canceling my not only my ticket but my Airbnb. I still have those credits up there. Something tells me I'm never going to see it. So the airline was a rip off. They didn't willfully rip me off, but I ended up losing that. I hate that. Drop the link. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Wow, everyone all of a sudden started posting. I will drop the link. And Kevin, you're back? So there it is. Why is that, Kevin? Will, if it were me, I would not put your name J Mike in the. Why is that? Because that's what everyone does, or is it because it's giving away where I am? I don't. What's is there any like specific reasoning? Because I know there's a Geo in the Philippines. I do know that. He's seems like a good guy. I like his channel. I don't understand why. And there's several guys that are there, and they're giving advice on dating a Filipina. And why? Because you dated one or two. I don't get that. I don't want to criticize it too much. I just, I was married for 26 years. I don't understand that. Because women are women. God made women as one. And the only thing that's different is our upbringing based on our government. That's it. So Supine's back.
Yay! My connection. So, sir.
Oh, I thought you ran out of load. So Philippines on demand. He's got a bunch of. So I will connect back to. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna connect on that now. Or as soon as I
So
see
why
the
are
link.
you going? So why are you going to change your channel name, Sir J? Why?
Did he? I don't know if we'll type JAY. Did he do that? I don't, because I'm on. Here we go. Okay, got 2960. Okay, so I'll connect. I thought I did already, but I'll just make sure. Because I don't know. I subscribe to more than I have. So if I have 716, I probably subscribe to almost 2,000. Or close to it, 1,500 or whatever.
I'm a Melody.
What? Melody's back? Hi, Melody! I love how the Filipinas, like, they sing the name when they say hello to you.
Yeah.
That is one of the reasons I love the Philippines.
Why?
It's
How
like,
did,
hi,
how did you do that?
Melody! Hi, Sir
How, how
Jay!
did how did you approach? How can you approach a name? Melody like that. Sir J. Yo,
Yeah,
Sir J.
I want to keep my brand name. So, you're saying that I should start a different channel? I'm not sure about that. My name. Oh, so you're saying I should keep just J Mike and not add in the Philippines? Yeah, I could do that too. Yeah, that's that. I get that. Yeah. So I mean that does make. Of course that makes sense. But I just thought maybe I could just go in the Philippines at the end of it, and then that wouldn't change. But I don't know how that would change anything. But you could convince me. I'm open to that. Mary, Family Pink official. Type JAY and Nightbot will drop your link. Hello, Melody. How far behind?
I'm
I
a
am just. I
Melody.
am 1 minute behind. So, it's good that you dropped back in, Melody. I'm so grateful for having you pop in and doing what you do. You have a great channel, Melody. If you guys don't know Melody, go ahead and connect with her.
Yes, I
Melody,
can.
type JAY if somebody that I know there's only a few people in the room, but we did have several through the last 2 hours, and they
Yeah.
might want to connect with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Melody,
see.
can you type J?
Melody's at work. Oh, she's on YouTube at work.
Ah, okay.
I
But
will find out where she works, and I will say, "Hey, take care of this woman. She's on YouTube while she's working." I could not. I thought I was talking to Kevin earlier, and I said I should have done that at work with the tripod and just put my camera in the office. It would be very interesting. But then I thought, no, I can't do that because I'm the controller, and I'm sworn to protect company information, and that wouldn't be allowed.
oh,
So, Melody, how many bananas does Melody have?
8.370. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Melody has a fantastic channel. She doesn't. I've never seen her with a guest on the other than her husband, but he's not really on the show. He's just in the room sometimes. But her show is different, but she does help people connect. I like the way she does it actually. I'm starting to understand that. I've not. I did. I could do I could show your channel on screen. Supine.
It's
But I don't.
okay. It's okay, Sir J. Oh, don't, Sir J. I'm shy.
Let's do
I'm
this.
shy, Sir J.
Let's do this. I will. Oh wait a minute. I have so many tabs open. No, I can't do
And
that.
Mom Mary, guys, road to 1K. Mom Mary, family pink.
She's got how many? Ooh, 915, huh? I'm already
Yeah,
subscribed to
post.
her. I'm already connected with her. I don't know when I did that, but um, we're already. That's probably why she's here because she was already connected with me. Moab. That's Melody, right?
Yes, exploring the delicate arch.
The Delicate Arc. So, the arch. Yeah, somebody else did a video of that arch too, and I saw that. So, I've never been to Utah. I've been to Kansas and I've been to Texas, but I didn't go to every state. I could have done that. I was so busy though. When you're younger, you're busy at work, and then when you're older, I'd have no interest in going out there right now
Oh, yeah.
because I'm trying to save money. And but get if I can't see, I have a credit with American Airlines. If I can't get that to put that to use, maybe I'll use it to go out there. I'm not sure, but it's hard to do everything at once. So
Sir Jay, did you search places already, or yeah, in Cebu? The part of Cebu that you will visit if you're here.
no, I haven't decided anything yet, but I do know that I want to see parts of Cebu. There's no
Yeah.
particular part that I want
There,
to see.
yeah,
Um,
it's hard. It's hard to make a decision also right now, or make any make any listing due to this pandemic.
we could do a live with all of us together. Maybe we could do a simulcast. Has anyone ever done that? Melody, I was thinking of putting. I have put a couple of channels up on my screen, but not with a co-host. I suppose I could do that. I just the host is being lazy right now. I don't. I'm not. You gotta kind of get in the groove
So
with doing that. And,
Philippines on demand. He's Davao
oopsie,
City,
sorry.
right? He's in Davao City, right? So
Yes, he
Philippines.
is in Davao. Yeah, he's in Davao. 7 years, he
Really
says.
nice
So
there. Really nice, and it's safe. You should go, sir. You should, sir. I know, Sir Jay. You should go to. You should see Davao.
I should see it. Maybe. Well, in time, I will see the Philippines. Yes, that's. I don't want to just stay in one place. I will live in one place, and then, but I will travel around. So in time, I will go to Cebu and Dumaguete and Samar, and more of Luzon. I've been around Luzon, but I haven't seen all of Luzon, and also maybe Mindanao. I'm not sure when I will go there.
Oh, Mindanao.
That's where Davao is, right? So, but yeah, I can't do everything at once. Mary hanging out. I don't know.
Delikada.
Sister channel. So they only talk sports, and talking about the men who connect themselves with sports. that's that's always interesting, and that's what I talk about. The
Yeah.
people who connect themselves with sports is what I talk about. It's like, how do you run things? Oh, they're cheating. Really? No, they're smarter than you, and you just think they're cheating. Well, that's cheating. They had a camera. No, somebody who works for them, who makes videos for them, had a camera on someone else's sidelines. Well, there's 80 million people with cameras in the stadium taking pictures of your sideline, right? And then you want to tell the Patriots that they're cheating.
And
That's
the photos
ridiculous.
of you.
That's ridiculous.
Thank you, Ma'am Melody. Bago lang ito, Ma'am Melody.
It's like, well, Jerry Rice was always cheating because every time he caught the football, he had that illegal ingredient called, they call it stickum, on his hands. He
Yeah.
said he used that his entire career, and he never got caught. The only thing they would do to you was make you wipe it off, or if you had it on your shirt, they would make oh the defensive lineman would put some silicone so that you couldn't grab their shirts. Your hands would slip off, so the blockers couldn't stop them. So it's just a tactic, like a trick. So, and the only thing they would do is they would make you change your jersey or something like that. Just like, you can't play with that jersey; you have to take that off, and then they would
Right.
have to get another. So they would, but you weren't like called for cheating. It's just like, oh no, you got to take that uniform off, or you got to wash those hands. You got to wash this. They wouldn't.
Ma'am
It wasn't
Melody.
cheating. It's like when George Brett did the put pine tar on his bat. There was a rule you can't have it past the label. So they said, okay, he hit a home run. They said, okay, it's not a home run. They didn't like kick him out for cheating. They just said that's not a home run. It's like, how does that happen? I'll never forget that. So, the Yankees of all people accusing someone of cheating. If the winners are always cheating, then the Yankees were always cheating. They cheated in a different way, though. They got all the players that they wanted on their team. That's cheating. And the Canadians did the same thing in hockey. He loves it. Yeah, the people in Davao say they love it there.
Oh,
There's always a
me.
debate. What's better, Davao or Cebu? Well, where I live is the best.
I think
Is where it's
Davao.
best.
But for me, huh? I don't want to be hypocrite, okay? Because this is my place. Of course, I would love to say my place. My bias place, Cebu. I love Cebu.
You gotta
But
be happy where you are.
of course, I'm near to the beach. I'm very close. It's about 50 meters away, or more or less, more than 50 meters away, and I enjoyed it a lot. And it's safe here where I am right now. So I would say Cebu. Yet I heard a lot of comments that Davao is the safest place to live in. And yeah, I am looking forward to see
Well,
Davao now.
there was more than a rumor that they had law and order in Davao, and that's the reason. Like, wasn't Duterte the governor
What?
of Davao or something? So they had law and order. And
Mayor?
but let me answer Will's question. Yes, I have someone waiting in Rizal on the island of Luzon, the main island. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. So she's in the chat somewhere. I don't. She's not saying a whole lot. Maybe she's tired. It's late over there. So
How old is she, Sir Jay?
oh, she won't want me to say that. Women don't like to reveal that. She's not much younger than me. A little bit younger than me, but not a whole lot younger than me. She's closer to my age. Because there's a lot of expats that have these young girls, and it doesn't last. They think it's cool. It doesn't always last. Maybe the more of the age difference, the less it's gonna last. If you're 21 and you marry a 60-year-old
Don't
guy,
generalize everything, Sir Jay.
huh?
Don't
Okay,
generalize, because there's young also that.
if you're 21 and you marry a 62-year-old guy, eventually he's going to be 90 and he'll die, and you'll still be 30 or 40. Or
Yeah.
you won't be that you won't
No?
be that old. So that will happen. But it's rare to have 30 years of marriage. It's rare, especially from a Westerner, because a Westerner will leave you. Now maybe he won't. I am generalizing because the law of large numbers is generalizing, but numbers tell a story because we are all there's a number of people. So that
Davao is awesome for many reasons. Now his daughter, the mayor here, has been for quite some time. Oh, I love her, Sarah. I love her, Philippines on Demand. Oh, I love Sarah a lot. These Duterte's family, I love all of them.
let's go through.
Mom
Sure.
Melody,
Okay.
still playing your video, Mom Melody.
I watched that when it was the premiere. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I I don't always stay for the whole, especially if they're long. It's hard, but I did stay for that one. That was. I'm being honest. I did. So
True.
yes, he have girl. Oh, Melody knows. How did you know, Melody? Oh, I know why. Because my girlfriend connected with her.
Oh.
She told me later. She didn't tell me right away. She told me later because I don't know. It's okay.
So she's a YouTuber also, Sir Jay. So you see here.
She's not trying to build her channel, but she is making connections because we're gonna be together and do my channel together. When I get there, it will be the J Mike channel, but she will be there. So she's in 2 of my videos. That's all I will say. You'll
They
have to
might
you'll have to
co-host.
figure that out. You'll have to go to my channel and figure out which one she is in. Let's see, Russell. Oops, I'm in the wrong one.
They might and co-host. I gotta go getting my meal with my friends. Ha ha ha.
Russell, hello, Russell. Thanks for stopping in. How far
Hi, Mom
behind am I?
Russell.
I'm a couple of minutes behind. So thanks for stopping in. Supan is following the chat, and I am behind.
Yeah,
His
I am
daughter is the mayor.
faster.
So Duterte's daughter. I'm assuming you mean Duterte's daughter. Yeah,
Yes,
there's law and order.
Laura.
So
Duterte Rodrigo is the president here in the Philippines.
as
While
long, yeah.
daughter Sarah, she's the mayor, currently mayor in Davao.
So as long as it's not the instant death penalty for a traffic violation, you're safe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello.
Will. Hey, Will. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I will pop in on your channel when I see you live or something. I'll pop in if I have a chance, if I see it. And hey, good luck with your channel, and thank you for stopping in on my channel. And I hope you connect with me and give it a thumbs up or actually a subscription. Don't forget to subscribe. You must have subscribed if you saw me live. So I think you have to be subscribed to see someone live, right? I'm not sure how that works. Bye bye. I'll see you later, Will. Bye. KE channel Norway. Hello. I am Norwegian. I think I told you that. There's a couple of Norwegian channels or people in Norway, and I am Norwegian also. I will say that. So thanks for stopping by. Hey, type in JAY and let me give you a jacket. You can type in
Hi,
JAY.
channel Norway.
Type in JAY and let wait a minute, my live stream fell behind again. I have
Melody. Marindo.
I have to keep catching up on my live stream.
Yep.
Sure.
Sub to you, babe.
I'm a few minutes behind, so give me a minute to give you a blue jacket. It's going in slow motion. I gotta fix that. I don't know why. When I'm on StreamYard, it slows down. KE channel. There you are. Okay, so type in JAY. I will give you a blue jacket right now. Okay, you're all set. Type in JAY, and Nightbot will drop your link, and we will connect with you. I think I'm already connected, but I don't know if everybody is. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. Okay, well, we'll all get connected. That's good. Thank you, Mary, for hanging out. Thank you so much. I'll have to say that the Filipino way. So I am almost out of live stream time. I'm at the end of my StreamYard plan for the month. So tomorrow I will go on a different plan. So, but I just felt like running this one today. It's time to say goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. There is about maybe 2 more minutes, 2.5 minutes. I'm not sure how it's going to end. It might just stop. So, whoever's still here, it hasn't stopped yet. So, it's probably just going to stop. And it's going to be about 2.5 minutes. Anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes, it might stop. I'm not sure what kind of a warning I'm going to get, but I knew we only had 2 hours and 25 minutes when we started, and it's coming up on 2:23 now. So, guys, thank you all for coming in and hanging out. And I'm not sure why.
Look, Sir J. No space.
No spaces. You got to type that all in. JAY, no spaces.
One word, no space.
It looks like she copied and pasted. I'm not sure, but yeah, no spaces, just JAY. It doesn't have to have capitals. You just type in JAY on your keyboard. And,
so I could connect with you, sir.
Hurry, because we're gonna run out. Well, the chat will still be here when it stops. So, but we are on a timer. I see the time's counting up. I don't see a countdown. Supine, thank you for coming in. It's always good with a co-host. Otherwise, I would just have been showing videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Road trip. I could do that. Oh, I have a road trip. There we go. Please connect with Undell. Undell is here. Oh, hi, Undell. We're out of time because I'm on my last live stream for this StreamYard plan. So it was 2 hours and 25 minutes, and we are in the final minute. So We are going, guys. Connect with Undell. It's good to see you. Sorry we're right at the end. I would have gone longer, but Streamyard is running out this plan for this connection. So good to see all of you. Thank you. Guys, connect with Kalamot. Kalamot, I guess you're going to have to leave a comment for them. So, because did you type in JAY?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did? Okay,
Yeah.
so. All right, I have not had any meals today, so I need to eat. I don't know if I'm going to do mukbang. I like watching mukbang sometimes, but not all the time. Especially if it's the whole family. Or they get the kids involved, and then the kids are like, mukbang! Today we are going to have spaghetti. Spaghetti and chicken and rice. I like that. You want some rice? Yes, please. Okay, you finish your rice? You want more rice? No. You don't like rice? No. I like rice, but I'm full. Busog na ako. Brett's Thunder, thanks for coming in. The show is almost over. We are going to run out of time. And we'll see you tomorrow, Brett's Thunder. And I'm not sure exactly. We're in the final minute, I think. StreamYard is going to stop. I'm out of this plan. So I'm not sure why, but I mean, I'm not sure how much longer. A few seconds, I think. I don't know how it's going to end, but it's going to. The plan is running out into the final minute. So tomorrow I will be on a different plan. So we'll be okay tomorrow. But I usually only go about 2.5 hours anyway, and we've been going for about that long now. So I'm not sure why it didn't stop yet. There's only about. It looks like we're going on overtime. Maybe they're being good to me.
Yeah.
So guys, please connect with Supine. Supine is my co-host, so today anyway, all by surprise. We don't plan that. So maybe one day I will have a co-host plan, but
Are you going
It
to
looks
end
like-
up now, Sergey?
it looks like I thought it ended. It looks like they're gonna just stop us. I'm not sure what's going on here,
No.
but
You won't stop, Sergey, unless you will press the button right there. The end
oh,
podcast. But
because
yeah,
it said we only had about 2 hours and 20 minutes or 25 minutes when I
make it
started.
3, Sergey. Make it make it
Well,
to
no, StreamYard said that StreamYard told me I only had 2 hours and 25 minutes left. Maybe I calculated that wrong. I did get it in my
That's
head.
fine. Just
So-
make it no, Sergey. Just make it to 2 and 30 minutes. That's fine.
I'll stay longer, but it was StreamYard gave me the warning when I started that I only had so much time left in the plan. So, and I thought we were going to run out any minute.
So
now.
basically after this, you don't have StreamYard anymore.
Well, just for this plan. So this plan was on the final 2.5 hours, and that's about how long we've had so far. So.
What we did, Sergey, I have a lot of StreamYard. So no, I use different account.
Yeah, but this account, when I logged in, it said you have less than 2.5 hours left. So I thought, okay, so then I'll just use it up, and because that's a long time for me. I've only been doing about 2 hours and 25 minutes on average. So I thought, guys,
So you-
please connect with
you can press
Kevin. Kevin's back in the room. Thanks for coming back. Kevin, I think you went to bed, so you were lying on bed, so I thought you went to sleep. So guys, connect with Kevin. 5,000 subscribers now. How does that happen? Where are mine? I don't have any. They keep taking
Sergey,
them away.
Sergey.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can use another account. You know.
Yes.
So that,
Tomorrow I will start a new one.
yeah.
Today when this stops, I will have to eat my lunch and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we might as well say our bye-byes now. I'm not sure that it's going to be near the end though, because I don't know how it's going to stop. Do you know how it stops?
Yeah, just press the button right there.
No, it's running out of time, but I don't know exactly how many minutes we have left. It might be in the final seconds. I don't know what it looks like when it stops, though. That's all I'm saying. So, guys, they don't want to stop watching you, Supine. So if you're not here, I'm just going to put up a picture of someone that looks like you and say, Supine will be right back. Don't go away. Supine will be right back. Or maybe I'll just show you your videos. I could do that. I could just show you your videos, and
Oh
then
no.
everyone will think you're here.
I
Or
will
I'll
I
show.
will after this, sir, I will visit another friend, one more friend before I go to bed because I can't sleep. I'm cold, I can't sleep.
You drink caffeine.
No.
Okay. Maybe it's not too late, but I have to eat. I don't know what I'm going
Yeah.
to eat, but I have to eat something.
Okay. I'll go
Okay,
down also
guys.
today.
Thank
Bye.
you for coming in, guys. I'll see you. 5 million people. Say goodnight.
Good
Good
night,
night,
everybody. Good day,
Philippines.
good evening, good
Good
morning, good
after. Good afternoon, East Coast. Good morning, West Coast. See you guys later. So long. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.